A new COVID variant has emerged, and it is being called the Omicron.
Omnicron.
Omicron. There's no N in there. Biden does call it Omnicron, but I think that's because he seems like he has deteriorating mental situation to me. I'm being serious, dude. Like I'm not.
I already know, bro. He's not in good shape. Like he's not in good shape.
But the Omicron variant is out, and people immediately jumped to call it the South African variant, and I find that hilarious because you couldn't call it the China virus
When it came from
when
China.
it came out, because people probably fighting China because they do have a lot of fucking financial influence in America. They're like, it's bad, it reflects bad on China, and it's racist and all that stuff. And a bunch of people are immediately just jumped the gun and like, let's call it the South African variant, despite it potentially looking bad for Africans.
Well, like I said, if you're not a Republican, it doesn't really matter. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't like how there's gonna be so many variants. There's already so many variants.
I think, look, this variant, the South African government has already said, or the health officials have already said, it's mild compared to what's already been. But
it's the
there's
Democratic agenda. They're not gonna be like, this is what South Africa said. They're gonna be like, these little freaking black people don't know what they're talking about. It's the South African variant. They don't know what they're saying. It's gonna be the worst thing ever. That's what has literally been on TV. Oh my gosh, Pfizer and Moderna have been saying it might not work with your vaccine, and oh my God.
Well, it doesn't. Yeah. I don't think there's any way it could, in my opinion. But again, I'm not a medical professional. So I would just like to say, according to the CDC, natural immunity does work more. And I've seen, this is someone else's opinion, not mine, and they did say if this shit is mild, like the South African health official has said, then why don't we just let this spread like chickenpox? And I was like, that's a fucking wild idea. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think that'll never happen. Like, it's gonna spread.
It'll happen in the red states,
the United
not
States
here.
of America, Florida. Florida can test it out for us.
I mean, the variant.
They basically already tested everything out for us as well. I mean, even though they have less cases than California, but bigger population. Okay, well, different policies. But anyway,
I mean, they've already found the Omicron variant in California, and it's somehow in Australia, despite them being full authoritarian.
Who goes to South Africa? No, I'm just like, seriously, like, think about that. In the time of like COVID-19, like, whose first choice is like, let me go to South Africa? This probably has to be like someone visiting family or something. But I don't know. I just honestly think it's just another variant. Like, I really don't see the point in like overhyping and like freaking out and, oh my gosh, a new variant. Oh my God, it's just like, okay, like, this is just gonna keep going in circles. Just like, live your life. If you're vaccinated, you're vaccinated. If you want to get a booster, get a booster. If you don't. I mean, at the end of the day, it should be your own choice. I mean, I just hope they're not gonna force you to get a booster now, bro. That shit will piss me off.
Oh, they are, because it's already starting to happen in some companies and shit like that.
That's just dumb, bro.
There's gonna be a lot of lawsuits that come out after this COVID shit.
I hope so, because it's like I told my girlfriend this, and because she didn't understand. Like, we have different views on like the vaccine. Like, obviously we're both vaccinated, but she was like, oh, like, it's not a big deal, like, showing your vaccination card and whatever. And I was like, okay, just wait till you forget that shit. Just wait till you're doing something spontaneously and you forget that shit. And then it happened to us, and we were with somebody who like didn't have their ID, or it was something to like go along with the vaccination card. And then we couldn't get into this fucking place because of this one person, because they didn't have their shit. I'm like, I told you. Like, all it takes is one little thing. Oh, well, I forgot it at home. I don't have a picture of it. Oh my God, I didn't know that, I needed my ID. I just went down the street. I have Apple Pay on my phone. I just went down the street to the little restaurant to meet my friends. It's like, all it takes is that one thing for you to understand, like, okay, maybe we shouldn't have, forced showing.
Was this a restaurant you guys were at?
A movie theater.
Movie theater? A movie theater?
A movie theater. Yeah.
Where?
Regal, downtown LA.
Oh, that's fine. But yeah.
No, but well, to finish that point really quick, it's just until you have an instance where you're just like, oh, I'm vaccinated, and now you're just like, why the do I have to show this person my vaccination? And you just realize it's such an inconvenience if you literally just, you forget it at home. Or like I said, oh, well, I have Apple Pay on my phone. Let me run to the, the store real quick. Or my friends are at the, my favorite coffee shop. I'm gonna go in and sit with them real quick. I got Apple Pay on my phone. You forgot your thing at home. Well, guess what? You can't go in and now you gotta go home. You gotta do, it's annoying.
I mean, this is another thing where what is it? The American Disabilities Act, I think, basically leads to the conclusion that you can't discriminate against people from your business based on medical information. So, based on their medical status. So again,
also, I mean, you're fucking HIPAA. It's a HIPAA violation.
Well, if you're volunteering that information, I think that's on you at that point.
Yeah, but if you say no, they can just say like fuck off. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's just you're forcing people to do shit. Like, I mean, I keep my shit on me. I keep that thing on me all the time. You know what I'm saying? But it's still just like it's an annoyance. It's like I'm glad that a lot of a lot of cities in LA don't give a shit. So like, I mean, I can still go eat. I can still go do shit, and they don't ask for my vaccination card, which is lit. But I mean, it's always that one place where you're just like, damn, really? Like if I had forgot this at home, if it got damaged or whatever, you dropped it, freaking fell in some water, got destroyed. It's like, dude, it's so inconvenient after that if you're trying to do something.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see these fucking lawsuits come out, but this Omicron variant is only going to make shit worse, and things always get worse before it gets better.
Well, I mean, I don't know, dude. I think a lot of people are getting over it. Like, even Democrats, a lot of people who follow.
Oh, most people I know who are even in the arts are like, F this shit. Let's just go back to normal.
Exactly. Like, a lot of people are just getting to the point, like, okay, we get it. There's a new flu variant every year, too. Like, I think we get it now. Like, we are vaccinated. Fuck off.
So yeah, dude, speaking to that, I think we talked about this before. It's just going to get to the point where there's going to be more variants than there are going to be booster shots or
because that's just how it is. I mean, seriously, like you could look at the flu. There's always a new version of the flu. Well, this version of the flu is supposedly worse than the last year. It's like, yeah, we know that's what happens. They mutate.
Yeah.
At this point, just leave it the alone, bro. Like, we're vaccinated, your booster shot or whatever it is, leave it alone. People are done. Comment down below what you guys think about, the Omnicron Transformer freaking Autobots rollout variant. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.